think Mrs. Cruz and Mrs. Beaumont might be the ones having the affair.
That's an interesting theory. Did you find any clues that might support this?
Nothing concrete. I mean, I did find a letter that suggests they may have gone to college together, but they could just as well be good friends, right?
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
I guess we'd know for sure if we could have a look at that chest, but I don't think I'll be able to open it. I've looked around room 509. I would have seen the second key if it was there. Mrs. Cruz must have left with it this morning.
Yeah.
We were so close. I can't believe it all ends here.
Well, hold on. I may have an idea. Get me a candle and some plaster, and maybe I can do something about that pesky chest.
How?
I'll tell you later. Just find me those things and I'll meet you in the basement as soon as I manage to leave my post.
All right. Thank you for not giving up.
Come on, you know I wouldn't let you down.
It's a lot going on. It is a lot going on. Okay. And my thing is, we done found out that he's not stalking her for sure right now. So we's just being nosy at this point. We're literally just trying to get the tea at this point.
Plaster and candles. Well, half the hotel's under renovation. I should be able to find plaster somewhere around here.
We're playing as Sophie, who is a maid, and we just found out that one of the hotel people who are staying here, they have pictures of her in the hotel bathroom here in this little dark room. And we thought it was just about her being sneaky and looking at people's stuff. But now we're figuring out somebody in this hotel room is having an affair. And we believe it's 2 women. Okay, we need plaster.
Didn't I see a plaster bag near the stairs earlier?
The stairs? Also, aren't these people gonna question, like, oh, in my little key box has some plaster specs on it? Like, won't they?
With the renovations, there has to be plaster somewhere on this floor. I should grab some before going down.
Well, we never been in here. Oh, wait. Oh, this is the room we started out in. I'm dead. I cleaned this room real good. Oh, I guess I can't go past there. Let's keep looking. She said by the stairs. This?
Great. This takes care of half of this little scavenger hunt. As for the candles, doesn't Rebecca keep some in her locker downstairs?
Here, yeah. I know they questioning like, damn, why these rooms not clean? But who's locker?
Candles. I think Rebecca keeps a stash of them, but where? So you do have a stash of candles, but where is it?
The kitchen is out of power again and I can barely see a thing. Bernard wants us to continue working, but I'm not risking chopping off my fingers for that blowhard. Didn't you start hoarding candles since the last power outage? I remember you saying you never wanted to be caught in the dark basement again. Where's your stash? It's urgent, please. The VIP guest room in room 602 is getting on my nerves. He keeps ordering food that's not on the menu. We don't usually do special orders, but Bernard was adamant that we make all his wishes come true. Do I look like a goddamn genie? That's not even the worst of it, though. Every night he barges in the kitchen as if he was at home asking for meat, his precious little terriers. Who feeds dogs $4 roast beef? I can't even afford $4 roast beef myself. Damn! What was $4 to them? 40? God damn.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Linda, you're not even trying to hide the daggers in your eyes.
This is what Linda looks like? Oh, hell no. Where the candles at?
Oh, right. My keys are still in the break room.
Oh, the break room is open though. Can we get our keys now?
Bernard just fired me.
What? What happened?
Even if I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
Please, just tell me.
It's Linda. She wrote some stuff on her own door with my lipstick so I would get the blame.
What? That doesn't
Oh, Linda, you going to hell, girl.
Wendy, wait. I
Oh.
do. I believe you.
It's too late now, Jack. Wendy!
Linda, you going to hell, girl. That's not my key.
Gotta hold on to these tight. This is probably Beth's latest project. It's really cool how she has an eye for this kind of thing.
Beth, and you're a fashion designer? Beth, you're actually Queenie. You're actually Queenie. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Beth is actually like, she's mother. Wow. Period, Beth.
Tempting, but every penny adds up, Sophie.
Wait, do I have to put this key back? I don't trust Beth. I really don't, cause she too. It's like, why is she so gung ho to help us like this? Like, she literally about to do crime to break in.
No candles, but this looks like the laundry room.
Okay, so it's in the laundry room. Like, why? Who's ever this excited to break crimes with somebody like willingly? You ain't never get. But then again, I think Beth won her. Like, I think Beth and Sophie are a thing. Like, we already flirted with her a little bit. We already did our big one. Ah, there we go.
Got a candle. Now, what next?
There you are.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here.
Well, when I was little, we had padlocks on many of the farm's sheds. My dad would always lose the keys, so one day he made a mold of them using wax and plaster. I was thinking of doing the same.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Absolutely not. But hey, I guess we won't know until we try.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's do this.
All of this to be nosy as by the way. This is a lot.
Okay.
Like,
To start, we need to pour the wax from the pot.
they're about to make a key mold. Oh my, I ain't never been this messy in my What'd she say?
Have you done this before? You're a real pro. Now, time to put the key into the wax. Let's give it a few seconds, so the mold really takes form. Okay, I think you can remove it. Well, we're almost there. Just pour the cup of plaster into the mold.
This can actually help somebody create a crime, by the way. Cause
All right.
like,
Now we wait for it to dry.
How
if
long
I
do you
lose
think
my
it's
key,
gonna
I'm just gonna do
I don't
this.
know. I guess we'll keep poking it every now and then.
take? I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
Indeed. But I like it. It's rare that this job allows me to use my creative side.
Your creative side.
Well, granted, this key won't end up in any museum, but I enjoy the occasional
Oh,
artistic endeavor.
y'all, wait. Remember how we were able to choose a path? We could either choose Andrew or Beth. I think if Andrew was the one we chose, we would have been romantically pursuing him. But I think because we chose Beth, I think we can like riz Beth up. I don't know.
Like drawing?
Oh, God, no. I once drew a dress that everyone mistook for a birthday hat. I never drew again after that. What about you? Haven't I seen you drawing in that journal of yours?
Yeah, I doodle a little.
Hey, you should show me one day.
Beth is
I'd
for
love
sure
to see your
top.
art.
She's for sure top. Yeah, okay. It's hardly art. Okay.
Okay, but promise not to laugh.
What? I never ever do that. I know I make fun of pretty much everything, but not people's art. That's their soul. I'm
Okay,
sure
Beth.
it's beautiful.
Thanks.
What do you like to draw anyway?
It's kind of silly, but I've started working on this little comic in which I imagine my life as a celebrity.
A celebrity?
Yeah. I've always found the lives of famous people so fascinating, you know? And I kind of envy them sometimes. All the drama, the excitement.
Yeah, because we're really lacking in drama and excitement today.
Well, today's the exception.
I'm sure there's something else in your life that excites you.
Well, I do like sailing.
Excuse me? You sail? On a boat?
I used to, with my grandpa. But when he died, we had to sell the boat to pay off his debts.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have loved to go with you.
Maybe we could still find a way. Yeah, I really miss it. You know, why not? Maybe we can still find a
Maybe it'd
way.
be possible to borrow a boat for a day. I think one of Grandpa's friends still has his.
Really? That would be great. I just love trying new things.
I'll see what I can do.
Hey, look. I think it's dry.
Sailing, they said. They're so gay.
I could not have done this without you.
Yeah, probably not. Well, I should get back upstairs before Bernard notices my absence, if he hasn't already. Let me know how it goes with the key. Oh, and be careful while turning it, okay? You wouldn't want it to break inside the lock.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Thank you for everything.
No problem.
Oh, brother. This game is a lot. Well, we got romance going on. We got mystery. We got affairs. Wait, where's the main thing? Yeah. Let's see. Please don't put this on me, by the way. I feel like they're gonna put it on me to make sure not to break the key, and like, don't do this to me. What was that room number again?
I've got 2 keys. Now, let's test them out.
It was 507? Yeah.
Be careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break.
Hold and move to turn the key. I'm going so slow. When do it stop? Are these 2 birds like turning into a heart? Oh yeah, they're gay. They're lovers. We got it.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These 2 sure love their riddles.
It's some music by in Atlanta. I noticed yours was a pretty worn down, so I decided to buy you a new one. I hope you like it, and since you enjoy them so much, here's a little puzzle to figure out the combination. 2 5-letter words are the key, both related to our history. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alternative what? Alliterative what the name will sure take you back. I promise I went to school. From the first one, take the first 2. From the last one, I don't got time for y'all. What else is in here? I hope you get letter. I can't read. I get on stream and I can't read. I hope you get better, bitch. I feel like I'm one of the kids now who ain't learned cursive. I hope you get better. Try to rest today. I will bring you hot soup after class. Is this from their college? They were college lovers.
Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes.
This is, but do y'all understand? Damn, this happened on lesbian visibility day. Child, can you imagine having to hide yourself so bad that you have to communicate through code and through letters and vents and keep a secret box with 2 keys? Like, do you understand how crazy that is? And mind you, it wouldn't get better until decades later, because this is in 1950. That is crazy. I can't wait for tonight. I can barely listen to Sister Miller's lecture today. Like, that is so sad. I I have just heard Doris Day on the radio, and it made me think of you. I know how much you love Sentimental Journey, counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. Last time I was in Texas, it felt like coming home. Now, strangely, I feel away from home. I wish you were here with me. I always feel at home in your arms. I can hardly believe it has been 5 weeks since we last saw each other. Sometimes I wonder if I might be going crazy. You are always in my head. Everything reminds me of you. Not only songs on the radio, but silly things like flowers in our garden that smell of your shampoo, or when people say the word darling and I can hear you say it with your lovely French accent. Darling. My family seems to have noticed my odd behavior, but of course I cannot tell them about you, even though I wish I could. I feel like climbing on the roof of the tallest building in Austin and shouting my feelings for you at the top of my lungs. God, I sound like a giddy teenager in love for the very first time. Maybe I am. Sometimes I'm scared that all this time with you has been nothing but a dream too good to be true. I am afraid that when I turn to Montreal, I will realize you never existed, or if you do exist, you don't remember me. I wish I had a picture of the two of us so I would know for sure if it was real. I long for embrace and the taste of your sweet lips. I love you, M. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. I feel so bad for them. Oh. Dear Anne, I'm sorry it took me so long to answer your last letter. Has it been 6 months already since I left Montreal? As you always say. Yep. My parents are glad I'm done with my studies. They always thought it was a strange idea for me to go to university. Now they want me to find a husband and have children like any other woman. I think I will. These past few months I had a lot of time to reflect on our relationship. You know my feelings for you, and I hope you never forget how much I love you, but we cannot hide our heads in the sand any longer. We were lucky our story lasted as long as it did, and foolish to think it would last forever. Oh, that's why. Wow. Wow. Our love is forbidden, and hiding it from my family is proving more and more difficult every day. You will always have a special place in my heart, but I believe it's time for us to go our separate ways. You made me feel like a teenager. You made everything but the present disappear. Now I need to be an adult and think about the future. Sincerely, M. That is so sad. That is sad. That just made me so. This game went from interesting to like sad. Like I am. Wow, like this is nasty. Wait, so maybe he is a private investigator and he's trying to catch her with this woman. Maybe he's the private investigator for the husband that beat on her. I don't know.
That riddle's a toughie. Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes on it.
Oh, you want me to solve this riddle? Oh, brother. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black.
There's no shame in asking for help, Sophie. 2 heads are better than 1, especially when dealing with riddles.
What do you want to call Beth?
Clarrington Hotel reception.
Me personally, if I was Beth, I would tell her to stop calling me.
Got
But
a
that's
minute?
just me.
For you, always been.
I opened the chest in room 507.
You did? Damn, I have to admit I didn't really believe in our little plaster key, but way to go.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised as well. It's quite sturdy.
So, spill it. What's in the chest?
A riddle.
A riddle?
I think it was written by Mrs. Beaumont for Mrs. Cruz. And I think the answer will give me the combination for a case I found in room 509.
That's the
I
case.
could use your help with it, though.
Oh, God, I hate riddles.
If she tucked that hair behind her
Let's
ear
hear
one
it.
more
Which
time.
part is causing you trouble?
Beth wanna know is diving it, that's all. I like my favorite bar. Both of them, bitch! Okay, chat, think. Unlike my favorite bar, this one is black. I'm not thinking of shit.
You back.
Alliterative what now? Andrew, you're a nerd. What's alliterative?
Hey, just because I read books doesn't mean I know everything.
Uh-huh.
Okay. It's a series of words that start with the same sound or letters.
Thank you, darling.
Series of words that start with the same
Did you
nouns.
get that, Bean?
Yeah,
Same
I
name or
did.
letter. I think I know what to do. Which I don't know.
But that could mean a lot of things. I'm not sure where to look.
Yeah, me neither.
Tell her to look for a name and surname that both start with the same letter. Maybe it's someone famous, like a writer or a singer.
Huh. You got that?
Yes. Thank him for me.
Will do. Anything else?
Here's another one. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Do you know what this could mean?
You said Mrs. Beaumont wrote the riddle, right?
Yeah, but I have no idea what her favorite bar is.
I think I do.
Really? How?
That's a story for another time. But if I had to bet, I'd put my money on the white cat.
The white cat.
I don't get it, but I'm not gonna keep asking her. The black cat. Oh,
I
child.
get it.
Well, that wasn't too hard, was it? Anything else I can help you with?
No, that's all. Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'm just glad I could be of some help. Call me after.
Y'all
Okay.
put
You
those
know I will.
put those thinking caps on. Put those thinking caps on. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. I'm gonna say white. But that was her favorite bar is the white cat, but this one is black. I want to say white, but we'll see. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. I mean, the letters are for symbols. Oh, you mean the letters in the thing. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. 2 5-letter words on the key, both related to our history. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. I hope you get better. Try to rest today. I will bring you hot soup after class. It's based on a novel I read a while back. I'm sure you would love it, seeing as you like crime story. Nothing creepy about that. Will you come? All I do is look at your lips and imagine kissing you. I can't wait for tonight. Oh my goodness. I can barely listen to Sister Miller's lecture today. Yeah, we do.
Doris Day. That's an alliteration, isn't it? Doris.
Two pretty,
I-S.
two best friends, two dumb bitches saying exactly. Oh, brother. Okay, start this one. Stop! I keep putting it back. I can't zoom in on this one though. Try to rest today. I will bring you hot soup. Is something else? Last time it felt like coming home. Now I feel away from home. I wish you were with me. I always feel at home in your arms. I can hardly believe it had been. You are always in my head. Everything reminds me of you. Not only songs on the radio, but silly things like the flowers in our garden that smell of your shampoo, or when people say the word darling. And I can hear you say it with your lovely French accent. My family seems to have noticed my odd behavior, but of course I cannot tell them about you. Is this the only thing? I'm really crying. That's the only one we've been able to do. Like my favorite bar, this one is black. The White Cat. Well, we know this one is IS. And we said white, which would be E. Oh, then you said the first one WH. I doubt this is it. Yeah, no. What could it be? I'm like, my favorite bar. Let's see. Maybe it is in her room.
A cat named Greta.
Are you kidding me? We over here white. Oh my goodness. White. I don't even want to talk about it, right? Wow. Wow.
IS from Doris. Gree? Could that be the code for the case on the bed in 509? It's worth a try.
Did I do it backwards?
Gree. Let's see if that will unlock the case in 509.
I did it. The button. Oh, there you go. The answer is gray in French. Oh, not you know your French. Hold on.
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella?
Oh, she writes books. Oh, because the books are very queer coded about, like, should she leave her wife? Like, da-da-da. Oh, dear Marcella, or should I say Brigitte? You know I prefer a good old crime story, but last week I came upon a romance novel with an intriguing title, and they were roommates. I thought it was an impulse of a train station and read it from cover to cover during the journey. Can you imagine my surprise when I recognized our story? You may have changed the names and locations, but all of our moments are there. Our endless discussions in the dorm room, our first date at the theater, our trip to Quebec City, and often said writers are thieves, but I never fully understood until now. I'm French. Oh, oui. It has been almost 10 years since I received your last letter. That letter that painted our relationship as nothing more than a summer fling. At first, I could not believe you have written those words. Then I waited in vain for your answer and had to accept your love for me had never been real. For many years, I was brokenhearted, angry, and confused. I questioned the nature of our feelings of our attraction and made many wrong decisions. But this book, your book, am I foolish to think is proof you really loved me? In any case, I hope you are well, and I am happy to see you accomplish your dream of becoming a writer.
Oh, Anne. Murder might be a bit much, but you deserve some kind of justice.
That's so sad. Dear Marcella, I didn't expect you to reply to my letter, but I'm happy to see I was wrong. Your words have comforted me in a time of great distress. If only Louis was half the man you say Hector is. He has quite a temper and hits me frequently. I am willing to put up with it as long as he doesn't hurt Michael, but there are some days when it becomes almost unbearable. The other day I dreamt of our first date. We were watching The Postman Only Rings Twice again, but suddenly we were in the movie. You were Lana Turner and I was John Garfield, and we were both plotting to kill my husband. I hate to admit it, but I almost hope it was premonitory. To answer your question, I do still have our box. My brother is currently in Atlanta for work, and I was thinking of going to see him with Michael next month. If you're able to meet me there, we could open the box together and laugh at the silly things we thought important all those years ago. I hope to hear from you soon. P.S. Do you remember that secret language we invented so Sister Miller couldn't understand the notes we passed during her class? In secret language, I still do. Thank you for sending me a signed version of your latest novel. I think it's your greatest work yet, but I do have a few comments to help make the next one even better. First, I believe Rose should be more concerned with what she deserves than what her husband deserves. He may not deserve the pain she will cause by leaving him, but they both deserve to be happy, and they won't be as long as they remain together. As long as she doesn't listen to her own needs. Also, I think it would be great if your next novel ended on a more positive note. Imagine if Rose left her husband and rode into the sunset with Eve. Imagine if they went to New York or Los Angeles, someplace where people like us are tolerated. Imagine if they got to have their happy ending. It would be the best story ever. I hope you will consider. It's the music too. Please. Why is this really like, what? P.S. I know you say invisibility protects us, but don't you just wish to be seen sometimes? Wouldn't you like people to know you are Brigitte Boswell, to recognize you on the street, to recognize you for your work? Why not publish your next novel under your own name?
Oh, so you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary, but all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
Dang. And mind you, she taking birth control with her husband because it's like, I don't even like dick, boy. Like, I don't want to have a baby with you. Like, and mind you, his mom is cursing him out because she over here like, you should have married an actual like girl who could have gave you babies and you could have had a family by now. You chose this girl. Like, oh, this is messy. I left the house. I left I left the house. I left Lewis. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't lie anymore. How do you do it? How do you manage to live a double life, to hide your work and your novels from your husband? I had so much less to hide, and yet Michael and I are staying at the Clarington Hotel until we find a place to stay, and the divorce is done. I don't know how long it will take. Could you come and see me in Montreal? I really need you by my side right now. I wouldn't put it past Lewis to scour every hotel guest book in the region looking for me under his surname, so I've registered under the name Beaumont. That is so sad. P.S. I know you say... Oh, we already did. That's it. That is crazy.
There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet.
Wait, what?
So the symbols I've been deciphering, you invented them back in the day to keep your love secret.
It's a mystery.
That feels really special. So the symbols I've been deciphering, you invented them back in the day to keep your love secret. That feels really special.
Am I not done?
There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet.
Looked at what? How?
After all this,
Oh.
turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella? That's a lot sweeter than I expected.
Oh, these are letters from fans. Although you don't know me, I think I can safely say I'm your biggest fan. Your novels have literally changed my life. After the war, I spent almost 10 years in a psychiatric hospital because of panic attacks. None of the treatments were working and I wasn't getting any better. I became friends with one of the nurses who started lending me books so I could pass the time. I didn't really like the first ones, but then I picked up Brigitte Boswell's first novel, Your Novel. I had never read such a beautiful love story. It almost brought tears to my eyes. I immediately urged the nurse to get me more of your books. Believe it or not, the more I read them, the less panic attacks I had. The doctors thought it was their medication finally working, but I knew the truth. Your novels gave me the courage to get in contact with Lindsay, a friend from the war. What? Is this the man in the weird room? Your novels gave me the courage to get in contact with Lindsay, a friend from the war. I had always felt for him the same way your characters feel for each other, but I had never dared telling him. Now I have, thanks to you. The thought of seeing him again is what motivated me to get better and leave the hospital. I hope to hear back from him soon. After my discharge, I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me. I've discovered Brigitte was a pseudonym, so tracking you down took longer than I thought. Fortunately, I'm very patient. What the Paul. Oh, he on some Joe type shit, but it's like, oh, you helped me like come out. Oh. Okay. It's the after my discharge, I want to thank you for everything you've done for me. I've discovered Brigitte was a pseudonym for it, so tracking you down took longer than I thought. Fortunately, I am very patient and a resourceful man. I never give up. Do you think we could meet? I have so much more to tell you. So this man, mind you, he's in the psych ward. He's probably like, oh, these books are helping me. I'm in love with Lindsay. He probably, all them letters he sent Lindsay, they're like, please stop sending letters to this house. This man finna kill her. This man is finna kill her. He's obsessed. Like, I get the author helping you, but not you stalking them and getting her real name and expecting her to meet you. Oh, hell no.
I'm glad you were able to open up to Marcella like this. Everyone needs someone to talk to.
Dear Marcella, thank you for answering my letter. I realize now how unsettling it must have been for you. Please forgive me for tricking your editor into giving me your address. I know I shouldn't have done that. I wanted to thank you as well for your encouraging words concerning Lindsay. I still haven't heard from him, and I'm starting to fear I might have the wrong address. I wish I could take a train to Virginia, but that's not an option right now, so I can barely pay the rent. I guess I will have to find a job. As a kid, I dreamt of being an actor, a Hollywood star. I know it's a foolish dream, but what else can I do? What am I good at? I've tried getting some jobs already, but employers turn me down as soon as they learn where I spent the last 10 years of my life. If it continues like this, I'll probably end up on the street like so many of my army buddies. Why am I even telling you all this? After reading your books and getting to know you through them, I tend to forget I'm only a stranger to you. I hope you don't mind. You seem to be a good listener, and I've been feeling rather lonely ever since I left the hospital. Anyway, please tell me more about your life, and don't hesitate to write long letters. I must have read your previous one 1,000 times already. Paul. Bookie. This ain't it. This ain't it. Absolutely not.
An advance on my salary. So Marcella hired you. But what for?
I've just received a letter from Lindsay's mother. She tells me he's dead. Words cannot even begin to describe how empty I feel. He died 2 years ago before I even sent my first letter. He will never know my feelings for him, and I will never know if he could have loved me back. I guess I should have known this would end in pain, just like your novels. I wish I had Lindsay's ability to find beauty everywhere, even during the war. Amidst the death and chaos, he would marvel at the forests of Germany, at the sun, the birds. He loved birds so much he could identify them just by listening to their song. I have to admit, your proposition took me by surprise. I was hesitant to leave home at first. I was afraid to miss Lindsay's answer, but now there's nothing keeping me here. I'm desperate for anything that will help me forget the pain, but I don't have enough money to make it to Texas. Do you think you could give me an advance on my salary? In spite of everything, I'm really excited to know I'll finally meet you. It's in different areas. What is happening? That's it.
So, let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz are some kind of star-crossed lovers?
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Well, I may be able to help with that.
Really? How?
Oh, some mail arrived earlier for Mrs. Beaumont.
Y'all going through mail now? Don't open that lady mail.
I wonder what's in it.
We could open it.
I mean, that's kinda illegal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, too late. I've always known I would end up in prison one day.
So?
Bad.
Free train tickets. And, there's a tourism pamphlet for California.
California.
Well, it makes sense. It's much more progressive there than it is here.
So, Anna and Marcella want to go there to live their love freely.
Anne and Marcella, huh? You three are best pals now?
Well, after
And the
reading
boy,
so much of
Michael.
their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
Yeah.
No, you don't, weirdo.
Morgan, though. I mean, Paul. How does he fit into all of this?
I just got a realization. What if Marcella hired Paul to kill her husband? I don't know if that's where we're going. That's my extreme guess. But what if? What if? That would be crazy. So her and the boy and the girl can leave. I mean, you know Paul kind of crazy, so I don't know.
Turns out he's a big fan of Marcella.
Is she a celebrity or something?
More or less. She writes pulp fiction under a pseudonym. I think her books gave Paul a chance to get out of his own head while he was staying in a psychiatric hospital.
Huh, I see. He's still kind of a creep, though. Couldn't he have stuck to fan mail? Stalking her like that. That's going too far. And
You're opening people's mail and making
We'll never
fake
know for
keys.
sure, but I don't think it was ever about me.
It's always been about Anne and Marcella.
Exactly.
Well, it feels a tad anticlimactic, but who needs drama, right?
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
It sure did. You know, after today, I think I get why you're so interested in the lives our guests lead. I try to forget they exist as soon as I'm done interacting with them. But once in a while, it's nice to remember that, well, even the most put-together person could be an absolute mess on the other side of the door.
Why are we flirting? And who are you behind closed doors? None of us are perfect. I'm gonna flirt. I'm gonna keep flirting. I don't
What
care.
about you? Who is Beth Lambert when no one's looking?
I like to think that with me, what you see is what you get. But maybe an extra Snoopy super sleuth could uncover a few more layers. Maybe ones I didn't even know I had.
Challenge accepted.
Come see me when your shift ends, all right? We could leave together if you want.
Sure.
Okay,
With all
Sophie.
that
Yeah.
snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
Ooh, a sleepover. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
I know, but isn't my way so much more fun?
Okay.
We could take a page out of Michael's book and decorate it.
Having phone sex in the middle of work. You think this is phone sex, please?
Oh, now you're talking.
I just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can leave.
Baby, what's your task?
That ringing. Sounds like the elevator doors are jammed.
Oh God, what are we about to find? What are we about to find? I told you! I was right! I told y'all! Is that the husband?
Mr. Cruz?
I told you! No, that's not Bernard. That's the husband.
Mr. Cruz.
They kill his ass so she can leave with the girl.
Oh God, what happened? Is this about Paul? Does that mean...
I told you she hired Paul to kill his ass. Thank you for reporting the guest's unacceptable behavior. We will look into it as soon as possible. However, I regret to inform you that we cannot divulge a guest's personal information regardless of the guest's behavior. As I am sure you will understand, we are very concerned with our guest's privacy and our staff's pride itself on its discretion. Please contact us should that guest bother you. Again, I told y'all.
Mr. Cruz's life insurance policy. Why did he have this on him?
Paul killed him. Paul Paul. That's how. She hired Paul to kill him. She took her money. I ain't gonna say it's wrong. Look. The besties that go and be together. Look. I'm rolling with the LGBT. Fuck out my way when you see me. Hey, I'm rolling with the LGBT. We can't even get downstairs in the elevator. What are we supposed to do? This is sick. They're gonna blame us for this shit and I just know it. How do we get downstairs?
I have to get the power back on.
Oh, the generator. This shit got good, y'all. This got good. Oh, imagine if we...
Big. I guess I'll need something pointier.
Something pointier?
Might need this to restore power.
Yo, they really killed him. Like, I told y'all that's what was happening. These doors weren't open before. What happened? Is there somebody in this goddamn icebox?
Okay. This looks like something I can use to open the fuse box.
This man is dead.
That worked, thank God.
Damn.
Now, to get the power back. Eugene, what I would give to have you with me right now. Your note will have to make do.
If there's a power outage and I'm busy preventing another part of this hotel from collapsing, here's what to do. Check fuse box plan for required amperage of each socket. Remove all blown fuses from socket. Oh, brother. Remove. Remove. Oh.
How did this end up here?
Save combinations. Blown fuses are usually blackened. Oh God, I done fucked up. $15. Okay, but this is still Baroque. It's a black. I don't even know if I'm using new ones, but we'll see. Okay. But how the hell we gonna get on the elevator? That man is dead. Please don't tell me I gotta move his body.
Is there anything I've forgotten? Once I leave this floor,
Sophia, it's a dead body. Oh, should we open this safe in their room? Hold on. I can't even see. Damn, we can't even see it because I was gonna open the safe in okay. I don't think we're forgetting anything.
power's back. Now I should go down to the lobby. Call the police.
What do you mean you think? Ew, she gotta move the body. The ice pick! Fuck! They're gonna think I killed him! I need to go back. I need to go back. They're gonna think I killed that man. I mean, we've already committed crimes anyway. We've already committed enough crimes. It's fine.
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm, ma'am. Where are you right now?
The lobby, but the body, it's upstairs.
Can you give me the address, please?
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank you. Now I just have to wait for the police.
Where is it? Oh, I guess the hotel is closed. I don't know.
Oh, hey you. Great timing, right? I'm thinking if we're lucky, Bernard will let us go home. No point in working in the dark. Sophie? Bean, you're not scared of the dark, are you? Hey, is everything okay?
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector,
Oh, you did? What was the bloke up to?
you don't understand. I found his body. He's dead, Beth.
Merde. Merde. Sit down, okay? You look like you're about to faint.
Are we going to jail or not?
Have you called the police?
Yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was there an accident?
No, I don't think so. Someone did this to him.
You mean... Merde. Do you think it could have been Anne and Marcella?
Yes!
I found something on Hector that would point to that. Yes.
Wait, so you touched the body? The dead body?
I mean,
You're going to jail, Sophia. I'm so sorry, Bookie.
Rule number 1 when stumbling
You're
upon a
going
dead
to
body.
jail, Bookie butt.
Touch could really get you in trouble. So, what did you find?
Look at her nosy ass.
letter that made it sound like Marcella would get a lot of money from her husband's death.
Ugh. Throw the affair into the mix and you get a pretty good motive.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm probably going to hell for saying this. Who am I kidding? I'm going to hell anyway. But I can't really blame her if she did it.
That's what I'm saying, Beth. We rolling with the LGBT. Like, Beth is really queenie. She's queenie. What do you mean? I understand. I understand.
Not being able to be with the person you love must be so heartbreaking.
Beth is
understand wanting to find a way to
queenie.
escape.
You can?
I mean, I can't excuse murder, but I understand.
I'm glad you do. You know, I've been with a woman before. Ziva Rivers. She's a photographer in New York. We were
We know,
together
Beth. We know.
for a while, and I was so in love. It was like a fire rain couldn't put out. I guess like anything that intense, it wasn't meant to last. But while it lasted, I was the happiest I've ever been. And if something had come between us, kept us apart, I would have done just about anything to be with her. Maybe that's what happened here with Anne and Marcella.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with this.
Maybe now you can understand why I care so much about you. I don't know if I'm feeling inspired by Anne and Marcella, or if it's the shock of being so close to an actual murder, but, I'd really like for us to be more than just friends, Sophie.
This story. I mean, I'm going to jail, but sure. I'm going to jail.
I'd like that too.
That's... That's great. The police is here. Just be mindful of what you tell them, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
They on your ass, Sophia. You and Beth done just created crime after crime after crime. It was nice knowing you. This your last day free,
Miss Roy?
stinker.
Miss Roy, I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No, I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors, so I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
Mr. Cruz's body was blocking the door. I'm not sure. It malfunctioned probably. We moved the body. Like, why would we lie about this? Fuck! fuck. We did move the body, but it's like, girl, I had to go downstairs to call the police. We had no other phone for me to call the police. I had to go downstairs. Now, am I dumb for touching the body? Yes, but it was blocking the doors. I'm not lying about this.
Mr. Cruz's body was preventing the doors from closing.
Really? When we found the body, it wasn't that close to the doors.
Oh, the stairs are blocked because of the renovations, so the elevator's the only way out of the 5th floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Ah, so that explains the traces we found. Thank you for clearing that up. So, what did you do after that?
Well, that's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
Exactly.
Hmm.
I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
Fuck the ice pick. Chat, what do we do? What do we do? The truth. I just, it wasn't locked. Lie. The truth.
No, I didn't. Only Eugene does. But I thought an ice pick might do the trick, so I went to the ice machine to get one.
You're a size 7, I suppose.
Yes, I am. Why?
What did you see when you went to the ice machine?
There was blood. A lot of it.
Did you touch anything?
We didn't touch anything. I mean, we got the ice pick. But we already told him about the ice pick. Isn't he gonna ask us, well, where did you get the ice pick from? This is stressing me out. This is stressing me out. I'm telling the truth. Her ass going to jail anyway. I'm just telling the truth.
I might have touched a few things. Just to figure out what had happened to Mr. Cruz.
Of course you did. Why so many witnesses can't help but compromise the evidence is just beyond me. Anyway, what did you do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the lobby. That's where I called the police.
Do you remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
You said, there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
I can't get my girls fucked up, though. My girls on the run, I can't get them fucked up. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it was just an assumption. I mean, look at all that fucking blood. How could I not think he was murdered? I'm not telling on them. I believe in true love.
I just assumed. What with all the blood?
I'm afraid I don't believe that, Miss Roy. It's more than an assumption, isn't it?
I'm not sure I understand what you...
I know you like going through your guests' personal belongings. We found pictures of you snooping around.
Oh.
Sophie!
Unless you want me to arrest you for violating your guest's privacy, I suggest you tell me everything you know.
All right.
Let's start with the victim's wife, Marcella Cruz. Apparently, she left in quite a hurry this morning.
I did lie! I did! Marcellus had an affair with another woman. I don't know anything about her. I don't want to snitch on my bitches! I don't! I don't! I don't know anything about her. I'm sorry. I'm not snitching on my bitches, bro. I
don't really
can't.
know anything. She just looks like a loving, caring wife.
Really? That's odd, because we learned a lot about Mrs. Cruz when we went through her room. And let's just say that loving, caring wife are not the first words that would come to mind.
Oh?
She's a lesbian, involved in some sordid affair with the guest from room 507, Mrs. Bowman. Have you ever witnessed them engaging in immoral behavior?
What do you mean?
I'm asking if you've seen them being, you know, intimate.
No, I haven't. No.
And did you hear them discuss their deviant ways in front of Mrs. Beaumont's son, perhaps? Imagine what kind of effect such perversion can have on a young child.
No. I
Fuck you, bitch!
didn't hear anything.
Did you hear them express their hatred of men? Did they ever talk about using violence against men? Did you hear them speak ill of Mr. Cruz?
Take a stand!
That Mrs. Cruz killed her husband because she hates men?
I've seen it before from lesbians.
Oh, this has nothing to do with hate. It's about love. Not that you'd understand.
Oh, and you think you do? Then please, enlighten me.
She's brave enough to be with the one she loves. That doesn't make her a criminal. That doesn't mean she killed her husband.
I'm starting to worry you may be one of them, Miss Roy, since you're so eager to defend
And
these
I worry
deviants.
about your ability to do your job, Detective, since you seem to be such a—
Enough! One more word, just one more word, and you'll be spending the rest of your night in a cell. Now get the hell out of here. I've had enough of you.
Pussy! Yeah, you can't catch me on anything. Block the charges like I'm Young Thug. Fuck out my way when you see me. Yay! I'm in love with the LGBT. Fuck out my way when you see me. Ah, I'm in love with the LGBT. Not this little pink number, Sophia.
Bernard was strangely chipper on the phone. That can't be a good sign.
She's about to get fired.
Soon enough.
We're about to get fired, y'all. I feel it.
The atmosphere is so different in here.
We're about to get
It'll
fired.
probably be a while before the hotel reopens.
She's literally about to get fired. Clean? You want me clean and I just got here?
Without Eugene, the lobby will be a swimming pool by the end of the month. Well, the rest of the building, I'll need a mop to clean the puddle. With all the leaks, I'm sure there's one nearby.
You want me to clean and I'm about to get fired. Wow. Where the fuck is the mop at? It's the we know you snoop. We saw pictures of it. Damn, Sophia. We about to get fired, y'all.
Ugh, go to hell.
Beth,
Hey,
are you okay?
I'm out of a job. But other than that, yeah, everything's just peachy.
What? No,
I hope you're luckier than I am. Come join me when he's done with you, all right? I'll be questioning my life choices on mezzanine.
Yeah.
Paul was taking her
okay.
picture. The one who did the murder. I'm pretty sure Paul killed that man. I'm pretty sure. And this no chin hoe finna fire us.
Ah, Miss Roy. Come in.
Imagine she get a promotion and she get best job.
I suppose you know why you're here?
Is it about the
I-
murder?
Yes, it has something to do with the murder.
Well, you'd be right about that. We've been getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind. I wouldn't expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable. To have one's life's work blown away like that. All thanks to some sexual deviance and a nut job. It's obvious to me now that I haven't been firm enough. For guests of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act? Things need to change. This means elevating our standards to the highest possible level, and it starts with the people working here. It starts with you.
With me?
Yes. You've been quite the disappointment. Unclean rooms, several complaints from guests. I may have been too busy to notice it before, but now that it's staring me right in the face, I cannot continue to ignore it.
You're fucking your employee.
You're fired.
What?
I don't want to be here anyway.
You fire me. Because I quit.
Sure. I fire you, you quit. It's all the same to me. Just make sure to empty your locker before the end of the month. That'll be all.
Hey,
Hey.
what a week.
Yeah. So, what did Bernard want with you?
Well, he was being kind of a jerk, so I quit.
You what?
I quit. I figured there was no point in staying if you were leaving.
I appreciate the solidarity, but you really didn't have to do that.
I think it's for the best. Did Bernard say why he was firing you?
Ugh. He was going on and on about keeping deviants out of the hotel, so I may have lost my cool a little.
A little?
I told him I was one of those deviants he was so afraid of. He froze for a moment, then showed me the door.
I know you'll bounce back. What's next for you?
So, what's next for you?
I think I'm done working under Bernard's or Linda's. Maybe it's time I become my own Bernard. Minus the fascism, of course. I could see myself owning my own establishment, one that caters to the right kind of crowd. Believe it or not, I do enjoy the company of people, just not, you know.
I mean, yeah, it's the
stuck up in
1950s.
titles
They ain't
of
finna be nice
clientele
about
of
it.
this prestigious hotel. But maybe if I were behind the counter of, say, a bar instead of a reception desk. I don't know. Is that silly?
No, it's not. In fact, you'd be perfect for it. You're the most charming person I know.
Thank you. I'm really glad you're in my life.
How
too.
cute. Imagine if we chose Andrew. Can I kiss you? I don't want to lie like Anne and Marcella. What do you think will happen to our guest? Oh, shit.
Can I?
Kiss me?
Yes.
I thought you'd never ask.
That was.
Yeah, give me my. I'm a good ally. Gave the girls what they needed with this ending. Yeah. Kiss, kiss, kiss. You and your acting like kiss. Imagine if this was Andrew. Imagine if this was Andrew. I would throw the fuck up. What do you think will happen to our guests? I don't want to lie like Anne and Marcella. I don't want to lie.
I've been thinking about Anna and Marcella a lot.
Should I be jealous?
No, not in that way. I've been thinking about what they went through. How they had to lie and pretend. Day after day. How they had to live someone else's life for 10 years before they could finally be with each other. I don't think I could do that.
Well, I have good news for you, Bean. Times are changing. It's already started elsewhere, and it will get here eventually. One day, all the Annes and Marcellas of the world will live happily together, and no one will give a damn.
I really
Period.
hope that's true.
It will be.
Dang. Dang. Oh, the birds. Oh. That's so sad. Not the reopening. I hope it go down. You chose to stand up to Bernard and quit, and now you have no job. Damn. You completed the game. We did it, child. We completed a whole game. I love that for them. I'm glad I found this game. That was really nice, actually. And imagine we played it, you know, on a day that represents lesbians. I mean, that was the next day, but that was really good. I really enjoyed that. I feel like I spent my little $20 well.